See, one thing I don't like doing is get involved in people's private lives. Because you see, every one of us, we get our own. Me, I get my own. So it's not interesting, getting too much involved in other people's life. But yes, I understand when people are in the public eye, the celebrities, like who Two-Face is. But I'm not really here to talk about, what is happening within Two-Face lives. I'm here to talk about the role played by Daddy Freeze. And before I start, let me say, when you pray to God in the course of living your life, pray to God against bad friends. Friends that will betray you, friends that will stab you from the back, friends that are waiting or praying to benefit from your downfall. Friends that are praying or waiting in the wings that, oh, okay, this thing happened to you. They will be able to benefit from it. It's negative thing, not even a positive thing. If it's a positive thing that is happening to you and they are benefiting, that is okay. Now, why am I saying this? When this whole thing started, everybody was shouting. I wouldn't have talked about it, but for the fact that I've heard Daddy Freeze say several times that he and Two-Face are friends, very good friends. How they live together, how they even, when they were hustling, they were starting life. So he has talked about it. So they are friends. But Daddy Freeze didn't prove that right now. He proved it the other way. That there's been a lot of envy, there's been a lot of hate from his side to Two-Face. And that was why he did what he did. If not, how do you explain the fact, say, your so-called friend, your so-called very good friend, had a problem with his wife in a foreign land. Now, this is a friend that is a superstar, a public figure, a huge one at that, a world-known superstar. And aside that, he is a father. He has children who are already grown enough and watch social media. So when you hear these kind of things, emotional intelligence, my brother, you will think exactly your duty as a friend at that time. If I were to be in Daddy Freeze's shoes, and my friend was facing such problems, I will come online, even without talking to my friend, and say, hey, guys, let's calm it down. We've not heard the real truth. Let's not just say things. Everything will be fine. He's my friend. I'm going to get in touch to him, know what the true matter is, and talk. You calming people down. And then I will reach my friend. We're talking about a friend. Your friend should be able to hold you back, when you're about to fall. Hold you firm when you are falling down. Your friend should be there for you at any point in time. Your friend should be, it's ride and die. That's what friendship means. When you are, going down through thick and thin, your friend is supposed to be there with you. But Daddy Freeze proved to be the opposite. Your friend, they get all those problems. That kind of person like Tubaba. And the next thing you did was jump on live streaming. You brought his former co-staff, those ones have get their own for body, husband and wife, somebody you have worked with, who has employed you and you've made money from, and then there are issues. And then you think this kind of a thing is opportunity for you to get at him. And then Daddy Freeze brought them and you were talking. The wife, they even said, is a lawyer. What a shame. And you came out and was talking all those nonsense. What makes you think that, that because you people have disagreed, now you cannot work again tomorrow? So Daddy Freeze was looking for the engagement. He knows what it means. He knows what that story will mean. Tubaba and Natasha fighting or having issues wherever or whatever the case may be. He knows what that will be. But that should not come. That cannot come from a friend. The only friend that can come from is the friend that was never a friend in the first place. That whole thing was about the engagements, the views, all those social media engagements, which in turn would translate to money. That was what Daddy Freeze was all about. He didn't care about who Daddy Freeze is. Who Two-Face is. He didn't care about what damage his action would do to Two-Face. We're talking about friends. What is friendship to this man, man? No, I'm trying to understand what is the definition of friendship. No, it's pathetic. Two-Face getting home for body, I know. And since I don't talk about this one, I might later talk about that one. You get his own for body. Because it is, I feel it is very, very irresponsible. A man who has how many children, already, just live, and the kind of figure person that he is, just jump from one marriage to another. Within months. But that is another case. Now, is that the freeze? How do you explain that? And a whole lot of you out there, you should be careful, who you hang with, and you call those you call your friends, so that they will not be your nemesis, because that's what Daddy Freeze is to Two-Face. Daddy Freeze, if there is an award for a betrayer, it will go to a national award for a betrayer, it will go to Daddy Freeze. If there is a national award for a bad friend, Daddy Freeze merits it all. If there is a national award for a friend that will stab you from the back, Daddy Freeze merits them all. You don't treat a friend like that. And you cut a live stream to do what? What was the purpose of that live streaming? At that critical point, what was the purpose? And then you brought them in. You saw in the video, say, yes, this thing self don't they cause trouble. You still waited. To achieve what? But it's because Daddy Freeze knows, say, man, this one a big deal, a big story. And because he has the platform. So guys, you all must be careful. And this should be a very big lesson to Two-Face, Tubaba, and everybody out there. Be careful those you call your friends. Be very, very careful. And to those lawyers, the former manager or whatever, and the wife who say is a lawyer, is a big shame. There is a saying which says that if there is no sorrow in parting, then there was never point in meeting at all. The both of you, husband and wife, you messed up big time. But in a case, self no concern me, Daddy Freeze zone. And to all of you who see Daddy Freeze as friends or who have him as friends, I pity all of you now. Because this guy, the guy I saw on that video, the guy I saw on that live stream, and I've been playing the role he has been playing with this Tubaba thing, can kill a friend for money, can kill a friend for anything. Lessons, I hope some of you now learn something. That Daddy Freeze is not Tubaba's friend in any way. But it's left for Tubaba. He's a grown man. He's 50 years old. So he should know. But I expect him that this should teach him a whole lot of lesson.